Is it okay to use and depend on 3D models to help create your comic? In the webtoon space, 3D is recommended. I would say that for your backgrounds, you want to use 3D assets. So I'll give you a good example. You are operating and coloring on a weekly basis in the webtoon space, which means if you're doing an action series, it's 50 to 60 panels per week colored. That is craziness. And if you have a very, let's say, intricate and advanced design for a particular asset, let's say you have character 1 and he is holding a very crazy looking weapon that is very hard to draw. In that case, I would just make that a straight up 3D asset so you can just plug that thing straight into your webtoon and not have to draw it again. You just design the 3D asset, you just drop it into the webtoon, then you don't have to draw it again. So 3D assets help to save an enormous amount of time in the webtoon and serialization space. Readers glide straight over it on average. They glide straight over it unless your characters are also 3D. They don't glide over that. But in terms of like weapons, background assets, they glide straight over that. And there's also different ways you can use effects and coloring to make 3D seem less jarring, because sometimes it can look a little bit jarring when you have 3D on 2D, right, in terms of assets. But I would say, yes, it's more than okay. It's actually preferred that you use those assets to help the serialization process be a lot easier.